Hey, my name is Jared. Welcome back to Texas Hillbilly. This is my son Sam. We're going to work on the Pinto today. We're going to try to finish installing the fuel tank with the new hyperfuel pump. Alright, so this is our 1977 Ford Pinto cruising wagon. One of 15,000 made in the year of 77. When we bought it, it didn't have a drivetrain. So we got a video where we pulled out this 2.3 liter from a 93 Ford Mustang and stuck it in there. You can go back and watch the video series where we started building this. We actually got that engine to fire up in this vehicle, but on starting fluid. So that's why we want to finish this fuel tank issue, finish installing the fuel tank, that way we can make this thing run. My ultimate goal is to take this thing on a power tour or drag week or some kind of automotive rolling car show trip type of thing. We have another video where we put these new slot mags and brand new tires on. I got a 5th one coming in the mail this weekend, and I got a tire on the way as well. What'd you say? Hoops?
Some hoops.
Hoops and casings. We also have a video where we redid the interior. We changed out, or we patched the floor pans, we put new carpet, started painting the interior. We're gonna replace that door panel with maybe black or orange, I'm not sure. We redid the entire back. We painted and redid all this. All this was covered in brown carpet. It's pretty disgusting, so we got it looking really good. This is gonna be our headliner if we can make that work. All right, Sam's cleaning up all the month of debris that's been on this thing. We gotta kind of vacuum the inside because it looks like there is some styrofoam debris in there from all the insulation work we've been doing. There's the hyperfuel pump. Anyways, the hurdle we have right now is we got to get these on, and I couldn't get my hand in there to hold the back of the nuts while screwing it in. Well, Sam's hand will fit. Might have to take your watch off. His hand will fit, and he'll be able to hold them up in there. Hey, buddy. Good boy. All right, so we got Holley's Easy Fuel Sender. I wired it up and calibrated it, which was kind of difficult. There's some good videos on how to do that. My video wasn't that good on explaining. The instructions don't really talk about installation. They only talk about calibration. So obviously this rubber gasket goes between the fuel tank and the sender, right? So line up some holes. It's universal. Slap it on there. Where do the rubber O-rings go after that? On top? That'd be kind of weird. Underneath?
I feel like it should go underneath.
It could go underneath. That would be like double sealing that area. Yeah, let's do that. Take one of these, see if you can fit it underneath through this hole and through the sender. Just pick a hole, any hole. Okay, now I'm not sure which way I want these wires to go. If they go like that, that's the pickup tube. Wait. Or like that, and they'll go with those wires. I think we'll go like that. And yeah, just stick it on there. We're not getting it tight. We're just, because we got to try to get all these to go in, and I don't know how good I got my bolts, or my screw holes, my bolt holes.
Your bolt holes?
My bolt holes. Because I had to drill this hole out. I really should have used this. I just didn't know if I was going to have to use the rollover vent regardless, but this thing is vented, so I could have used this hole. Instead, I now have a vent and a new spot here. That's okay, whatever. I'd go for the hardest ones first. I always like to knock out hard work before I do the easy work. See, that's why we need your little hands. You sure you want that watch on? This is why you should always have a kid in your staff.
Okay, it's through.
Okay, good job. Now before we install this tank, we need to label all the wires and we need to label the hoses. Right now, I've just looped this hose. This is one hose, and I'm gonna cut it later, but I do need to indicate which one is inlet and which one's outlet. I don't remember. I think this one's inlet.
It's on.
It's on. Sherman, what are you eating? Don't get it tight, remember. If you get it too tight, you don't get the movement. Now, I am short one lock washer, so it would suck to have these rolling around in the tank, right? This Holley Easy Sender didn't come with hardware, which I think is unfortunate.
What?
Wait, it came with these, didn't it? Or did it not? Yeah, I think it came with these as if you already have welded nuts inside your gas tank. Good job. Man, I wish I had some more lock washers. I can get used to this.
Servants?
Yeah.
It would become my channel then.
Do you think I should post this on Little Texas Hillbilly?
No.
That guy's son is actually helping do something incredible.
Whoa. That was nice.
Maybe I'll run the drill through that real quick.
Are you gonna lay down? What the heck?
You come be there. Knew you like that spot. Okay, it's going. Go ahead and stick that in. We're gonna do a better job of vacuuming. We'll vacuum the bottom again in a little bit.
I think it's on. Do you feel it like pulling a little bit?
I think so. Yeah, I think you're on 2. We got resistance. All right, let's move on to another one. I could never do this. You know that? I could never do what you're doing. I would never get this done.
Okay.
That one?
I think so. Yeah, it's on.
Look at the tiny little spider webs right there. Okay. Let's do like this one. This isn't the right size. Let me see what this is done. It'll be 11:30 seconds. Why must they pick such odd sizes? Okay.
Wait.
And then we got this far one right here to do. Alright, so I'm just kind of going around. I'm giving it, you know, a good old 20 foot-pound, not foot-pounds, 12 foot-pounds, 8 foot-pounds, something like that.
Foot-pounds.
So, that is it. The bolts do not stick up any higher than these bolts do, which is about maybe a 1/4 inch above that. That's kind of unfortunate. That's awfully high. I don't know if I'm going to have any interference. We do need to see if we have a hose to fit on here. That's like a 5/16. Let me see what I got in hoses. Yeah, we can make this work. So I'm just going to stick like 2 foot on here, and we'll attach this, and then we'll just vent it somewhere under the car.
See, Pintos are just as normal as other cars. They don't catch on fire.
It was never the wagons that caught on fire. And just as many Civics and Datsuns caught on fire as Pintos did. Alright, now we need to label all our wires.
Lady do bling bang.
Lady do bing bang. Okay, and what about this
Lady
one?
do bing bang bong.
Lady do bing bang bong. He named him. Goober. Alright, for real though, let's get some masking tape, and that's going to be the hardest thing is finding masking tape. So we'll check back with you in a minute. So have you ever spliced a wire?
Spliced?
Yeah. So what we're going to do is connect, typically you use butt splices, which is cheap little things that you stick on, you squeeze it, and that's the end of it. I want to use better quality stuff here. I'm going to use these non-insulated butt splices, and we're going to insulate it ourselves with that machine that just heated up my ear. All right.
Wait, it did?
Yes. All right, so it's on there. We need something to squeeze that with, and I don't really want to use needle nose because they don't really put down the power. Actually, that did all right. That was my knuckles popping.
Wait,
That's pretty good, actually. So then, all right, I already got the insulation on here. Next, see, we really need longer wire. This is all I got. We're gonna go to the store and get more wire, but I want to be able to install this. So let's go ahead and squeeze this side. Last thing we want is an issue with like a loose wire going to our fuel pump. Let's make sure that's really tight. Not using the right tool for this, I know. That's good. Now, Sam, go ahead and heat this puppy up. There you go, walk it.
That's cool.
Alright, that's it. Good job.
What
So
kind
that
of
is...
hair dryer is this?
That's a legit... That's like Medusa's hairdryer, right? That's like a legit watertight connection right there. Pretty much. I mean, you could probably get some water in there, but it's good. So now, we need to label this. So we're working on labeling right now. We got gauge, and then we moved to this and found that issue that the wire was bad. Pull this out and write 12 volt, just 12V. This is one of the cheapos with this cheap little thing. I got that off so we can insulate it correctly. This is for the ground wires. We're gonna run them together.
What are those two wires?
Ground. So we'll just find somewhere under the car.
Why would I have 2 grounds?
One goes to the pump, one goes to the sender.
Oh.
We'll find somewhere under the car to like self-tap or bolt them on. All right, so holding them the same direction. They're not really twisted. We will
What
stick
type
them.
of connection do you use for that?
This right here, our eyelet connection.
What type
So-
of wires are you going to need to use these for?
Big wires, big old power wires for stuff. I don't believe I need a giant power wire for this
What are these little
pump.
guys?
Yeah, it's for like gauges and little tiny stuff.
Probably use
Electronics.
them for that.
Alright, bud. Oh, he's
Sherm's putting his
laying
neck
on a wire.
Yeah.
Steel braided hose. What a
He's
goober.
laying on this.
What kind of dog do we have? Why do you lay on a steel braided hose? He's so
He was
bizarre.
laying on the gas tank.
Such a bizarre dog. Start heating that puppy. And not my fingers. Not that puppy on the ground.
He'd be a hot dog.
Alright, that's good. Alright, now there's our ground, which I don't think we need to label. We really only have 3 wires here, right? Positive ground and 1 going to a gauge. So let's get some little baby zip ties, kind of hold these together to around there, and then we can slide this under the car. Right?
Yep. What the heck?
Weirdest dog ever. Sherman, your leg's on upside down.
Upside down.
What is this? You got some traction there, buddy. Ooh, stretch the leg.
Weirdo.
You are a weirdo. Weirdest dog I know. You know that? You are. You are. Angry dog?
Dream today.
Good what?
I had a dream.
What'd you
I
have?
got a 68 fastback.
Serious?
Yep.
Maybe we'll get one now.
You had a dream about an RV.
Did I?
Yeah.
Oh, I did have a dream about an RV, but I haven't got it. That's Sam's favorite car, 68 fastback Mustang. Or 67?
Yep. Same body.
All right, so this takes much longer than it seems like it does on camera. Labeling stuff and tightening connections and making new connections, everything takes forever. And trying to find stuff especially takes forever. But we are at the point where we're ready to slide this thing under the car. And I'm hoping we have enough clearance here. And I hope this doesn't sit there and rub the body, because that would probably be loud. It'd probably be like humming, you know. I might have to come back and cut these, but let's test fit it and see what happens. It's been about a week since you last saw us, and it is now Monday. We switched from Mechanic Fridays to Mechanic Mondays, and Sam is monkeying around up there somewhere on the new shelf that I built. So we're gonna get back to, on the new Mechanic Mondays, we're gonna get back to the fuel tank install. We're gonna try to get this thing done and in the Pinto today, maybe make some fuel lines. So we stopped last time because I had the old sending unit that obviously has a hole in it, you know. That's not gonna work. I actually ordered a metal plate off of Etsy of all places for like $3.99 or something. It's a little thick, it's 16th inch steel, whereas this is more like a 32nd. So I don't know how well it's gonna fit. We're gonna try to make it work. We got the square O-ring. We got the lock ring. We need to try to clean up the KBS sealer off of this to make it fit better. And also I'm gonna have to clean up this where all the KBS sealer is gooped up in the groove. And that might be kind of hard, so I'm gonna work on
You
that.
don't need all these extra
This is
like junk
No.
on it anymore, right?
no, this is the old fuel gauge sending unit
All
and
you need
the outlet
is just
tube.
a patch, right?
Yeah, we're gonna patch the hole. So let's get some tools and fix this stuff up. I really need a bench grinder someday. That cleaned up really well. You can see the surface where the O-ring goes, it's square. It'll be just like that. All right, check it out, son. So you see where the O-ring goes? See that, how it's a flat surface that this actually rides on? So we're gonna put the O-ring, then we're gonna put the metal plate, and then this lock ring goes in there, and you spin it, and it'll be really tight, and you're gonna have to use a punch and a hammer to get it tight. Okay? So you ready to start doing this?
Yep.
All right.
And
See, that's much easier, right? To make sure that's in. Feel good? Feels even? Feels right?
yeah,
Lock ring it.
not centered.
Just kind of slide this up to try to center a little bit. Here, pull that up. Pull it up. Pull this out. Let's try to center it a little bit, you know what I mean? Just by like holding it in place. Now it's gonna be really freaking tight.
first, just set it in like this, and then we're gonna spin right. So we're gonna have to push hard. Now you're not gonna do it by hand. So get a punch and a hammer. Yeah. There you go.
My butt's in.
Don't hit too hard. Okay, just do some tappy taps. Get your hand on there good. Yes. Okay. Go ahead and go back to this one. It's working.
Come on.
Keep going, that's fine. You're doing great.
I feel it moving.
Yeah. Yes. I can see the plate is still in the middle. You can switch if you want to hit this way or if you want to hit that way or whatever. You're going.
I don't think it's moving anymore.
Alright, Sam got it like 98% of the way there. I got it fully tightened, so we now have a sealed gas tank. We can install this tank now, son.
Should I put this on the wood or this wood?
Oh, okay. Side quest.
That way
Let's
or
see.
the other way?
First off, we need to get this fixed. So take your hammer, just start tapping on that, get it go down. Little taps is best. That's good for now. Okay. Now we're gonna have to hammer here to get this to flatten out. I wouldn't hit on the bumps because you'll distort them. So try to hit these flat spots. Good. All right, I mean, you got it like 90% better. So now if you wanted to work on like, say these little flat edges, you just sit it there and work it like that. Or you could do this
Yeah.
and then hammer the high spots. So you always want to flip it, hit the highs. Flip it, hit the highs, you know?
Yeah.
And then it'll eventually get flat. All right, while he's doing license plate repair, that's the license plate that was on the Pinto, so it's special to Sam. He's gonna hang it on the wall. While he's getting that ready, I'm gonna get the gas tank under the Pinto and get it prepared for installation.
How far do I need it?
Just look underneath and try to decide what you think.
Right there.
That's nearly it, huh?
Yeah.
All right, we can work it from there. Okay, it's starting to go.
Now I get why Sherman lays down on the concrete.
Feels good, right?
It's cold.
Look at that. Oh, I was worried about the top of the fuel tank hitting. I don't know if you can see that, but I could touch the fuel pump. I could touch the fuel pump and I could see all the screws, so it's accessible. I thought it was going to be hitting the floor, but it's not. All right, here's one strap, and it looks nowhere close. I think I need to get a jack or something under here to get this thing in the right position. Get that blue jack. No, this one right here, just watch out because the handle will pop off and hit you. So don't pull from the handle like that. It'll hit you in the face. All right? Go ahead and slide her under here.
Looks good.
A little more. Stop. Start jacking. I know it's going to take a lot of pumps because that jack's so screwed up.
Crap.
It's all right. Now we're going to be gentle. Get ready? It's touching, okay? Go ahead and go up a little bit. All right, that's good right there. Let me try to figure out where it wants to be. Closer now. Still not close enough. I'm going to put some on here so it can soak. Try not to spray you while I'm at it. Slow. Alright, I bet it's like boiling hot. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can get it in there now. Okay, we're in. See that?
Awesome.
Now if I tighten it. Okay, that's in.
That is way quicker than loosening.
I know, that was weird, right? Alright, let's do the same thing over here. Notice the jack's not even touching the fuel tank anymore.
Oh my gosh.
It's quicker too. You alright?
Yeah.
let's get the jack over there. Give it one little, that's good. It went easy. All right.
Nice. Now we can probably loosen it.
All right, you see the problem?
What?
That plastic shield needs to be under that strap, not over it. Or over the strap, not under
Maybe we
it.
need to lift it up a little more.
We just gotta loosen the strap, put that plastic under the strap, and then put the strap back on. That's all. Easy fix. Let's get that done. Now, over it.
Trying to bend it.
Just like
All right.
that should work, right? Okay.
Man down.
All right. I don't know how much debris in my eyeballs right now, but we got it. Fuel tank's in.
Woohoo!
Woohoo! See what I mean? If you pull on it too hard, it'll pop you in the face and bust your teeth out. All right. So, see the filler neck is in. What I was trying to show you earlier, I don't know if you can see, the fuel pump is accessible right there. So I need to mount this vent somewhere up.
Don't new cars like?
I'm probably gonna have this come to the back actually.
Daddy, new cars, they have like a piece of plastic where you can like lift it and see the fuel pump and like take it out and replace
Typically, yeah, from the top.
it. I saw because on Donut they did that. Like people would open up a little plastic part and put the fuel pump in.
That's right. All right, so that's one mission accomplished right there. Next, we're gonna go ahead and try to figure out the fuel lines. Good thing is I can take the fuel lines loose from here. It's just gonna be a pain. I was worried I'd have to take the fuel tank out to take the fuel lines off, to cut them, and because I gotta add the filter and mount it somewhere back here. And then I have to have the return line and the supply line going and reaching the fuel rail of the engine. So, hey, give me 5 for a good fuel tank install. Yeah. All right, next.
Good camera work.
Where's this gas tank?
Where a gas tank should be.
Over there.
Where it's been for months now is on a table.
Here is the gas tank access.
Access.
Wow. Wow. Okay, okay.
Wow.
Did you fill it up yet? What? Aren't you just to put gas in it?
Oh, would you look at that?
Just look at it.
3x zoom.
No. That looks amazing.
Sam loves being up there. It's like his new hangout spot.
Oh yeah? Whoa.
He's like a vulture just watching.
Is that like? Did you jump up and hit your head and left a dent in the metal up there?
Yeah.
The same shape of your head. Sam, we
I
only
like a crow.
Hey, we only got one of you, so you need to be careful. We can't remake you.
You want to get up there?
No.
It'll hold you.
No, I don't.
You don't trust my handyman work?
Nope. No, I mean I do, but I don't want to get up there.
Dance up here
Good thing I patted that
until I
roof.
hit my head.
I gotta go check on my plants.
Okay. Give him a good funeral. I ran into some strange situations here, so I'm trying to adapt my Aeromotive 6N fuel line to the fuel rail. I'm really just getting prepared to do this. And so I started pulling on the old connections where I had just cut the line, and I'm trying to get the quick disconnects off, and they're not coming off. You know, you use these adapters and you squeeze them, and all the lines just broke. I'm really confused. I never expected to come across this. So factory fuel lines go to hose barbs. Fuel injection, high pressure, or is it not that high? Goes to little bitty plastic fuel lines. They're literally like 3/16 of an inch inside diameter of these hose barbs. To me, it's tiny and bizarre that it's not a more secure, higher pressure connection. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go AN, instead of adapting from the AN to the quick connects, instead of adapting AN to this thingy, you could buy the AN adapters and just quick connect directly to this. I'm gonna do away with these. I'm gonna AN to hose barb and then have a short piece of fuel line. Yeah, so I gotta buy some AN to hose barb connections, but in the meantime, I guess I can get under there and run the lines where they need to be. I need to remove the old lines. I'm not going to record this. I'm going to remove the old lines, and then I will record where I'm going to mount the fuel filter, which is this 100 micron Evil Energy is the name. It's from Amazon. It's cheap. Higher micron level than you can get on like the Aeromotive or whatever, but way cheaper. Anyways, I'm going to get to doing that. I just wanted to show you the weird thing with hose barbs. Supposedly it's the same on 5.0s too. So in the future, if I decide to drop a 5.0 in this thing, I'll have the fuel lines pretty much ready to go, you know? I just don't know if I have enough room. I mean, one more cylinder. No, that's what am I talking about? It should be the same. Man, why did I put a 4-cylinder in here? Fuel economy, that's right. I gotta keep convincing myself. Fuel economy. Practicality. That's stupid. Yeah, in the future, we'll probably add some power to this thing. Either turbo, probably not because this is a pain, or bigger engine, or LS? That'd be insane. I don't know. I'm just rambling. Let me get those fuel lines out. All right, I got the fuel lines out. They're up in the ceiling right now. I'm working on the fuel filter and I ran into some problems. So this is the Evil Energy 100 micron fuel filter. Comes with 3 different sets of AN6, AN8, and AN10 adapters. I'm using the 6s obviously. This is the thing that's bothering me. It comes with these O-rings to put on that surface of the fitting, and it's supposed to seal against that. But there's really no sealing surface. I mean, very little sealing surface, and if you over tighten it, the O-ring like pushes out to the side. Let me show you. So I took this O-ring off already because it was, yeah, it's stretched out. It's too big. So I'm using assembly grease. Put a little bit on here. Try not to stretch it too much, but you know, it's kind of unavoidable. I'm trying to roll it on, you know, so it doesn't really stretch. Okay, it's on, feels decent. Now, we'll screw it in. And, you know, at first I was doing this in the vise, but I'm gonna do it just by hand. See if you can see that O-ring. I don't wanna go too far. I mean, if I go much further than that, it's gonna stick out. Yeah, I'm stopping there. It's about to come out there. This side, I loosened it and tightened it again, and it's close to coming out right there, actually. I think I'm gonna change that O-ring. Luckily, it came with O-rings with each set of adapters, so I could change them back. These are those unforeseen issues. Yeah, you save a little money by getting a cheaper fuel filter, but you end up having to do rework. Okay, assembly lube. It's on. We used to use Crisco cooking grease assembling helicopter engines. Alright. Gosh, it's already wanting to come out. I don't feel like this is going to hold. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and install this fuel filter, get the fuel lines ran, get everything perfect, right? And installed. And if I have blowouts here, I'm going to go out and buy like an Aeromotive filter, even though it's like freaking $120 or something crazy. I'm going to have to do that because the only other solution I read, somebody bought a tool and they like countersunk, they like chamfered the inside of that, so your O-ring like has a groove to kind of sit in a little bit. Sharon, move it, buddy. All right. Yeah, I'm having a hard time finding a spot to put the fuel filter. I'm thinking here. This is the footwell for the rear. This is under the seat. So notice it kind of comes up about 3 inches, so I don't think I'll have any. If I mount it right here, or like here-ish, I don't think I'll have any interference issues or ground clearance issues. So if I put it right around here, I think that'd be good. I'm just gonna use self-tappers. I'm sure it'll let me. This dog is something else. If I can get my arm over here, he's got a death grip on me. I marked where I need to cut it. So you wrap tape really tightly around it. I think I showed you on a prior video. And you just cut it. And you push the sheathing back, you shove your fitting on there, you get it tight. I think it could be done on here. Wasn't so bad. Okay. Don't really need that labeled anymore. Here, Sherman, you can chew on that. So I'll make this fitting, connect that. It's up out of the way of the axle. And I'm thinking if I can get this through here, like that, then it could go underneath this plate right here and go where the factory went. All right, so check it out. I got the fuel lines mostly done. I got them all the way to the point to about the firewall. And all I need to do is order some AN to hose barbs, and then I can connect those to the fuel rail. Let me show you what I did underneath. That is the Evil Energy fuel filter, and just some old brackets that I had laying around. Still a little loose in there. If these O-rings don't leak, then I'll probably order the Evil Energy bracket instead of these. If they do leak, I'll order a new fuel filter with a new bracket. But you can see we have the outlet hose hooked up, and it's actually mounted up there. See right there, the existing hardware. Just kind of had to reshape those brackets to make them work. And also got the return going right along with it. Goes through that little body hole, goes into that little plate that actually held the original fuel lines, and more bracketry that I kind of reworked, and then that's it. And somehow I actually ended up with almost equal length hoses. Pretty good estimate there on length. So because I had to order parts and it's been almost 2 months since I posted a video, I'm going to end this video here. I hope you enjoyed watching this. Me and Sam work on this fuel tank and get it into the Pinto and get us one step closer to having a 2.3 EF5 Pinto. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Check out our other channel, Texas Hillbilly Homestead, for more homestead content. Check out our store if you feel like supporting the channel. I discontinued this line because it was so bad, but the other shirts are pretty nice. Low quality, but I mean, hey, if you want to support us, that's awesome. Check us out on Instagram at Texas Hillbilly J. If you want to send the kids something, P.O. Box 293506. I think that's right. Let me put it right here just in case. And thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.